Now to an update on a story we first brought to you back in August. New start and end times at Holyoke Public Schools.
Western Mass News reporter Reagan Lockery is getting answers on how it's been going now that school is back in session.
It's really contributing to a smoother start and end of the day.
This school year, Holyoke Public Schools shifted their hours. So Western Mass News decided to check back in and see how it's been going. If you remember, back in August, we reported that the new times vary by school. Classes now begin at 7:45 a.m. at Ian White, McMahon, and Peck, as well as both Holyoke High North and Dean campuses. And classes begin at 8:45 a.m. at Donahue, Kelly, Holyoke Middle, Holyoke STEM, Lawrence, Morgan, and Sullivan. We took our questions to Holyoke Public Schools Chief of Strategy, Aaron Linville, who tells us shifting to a two-tier start time has helped to create a more uniform routine for both students, staff, and family members.
If you're a mom and you have kids at two different schools, maybe two different start times, now it's more standardized.
Linville explains that prior to this year, every public school in the city had a different start time, which she explains made pickup and drop-off more confusing and harder for parents to keep a routine. Linville adds, narrowing it down to only two different start times has made it easier for parents to remember, and she believes the new start times are more logical.
People want to have good intentions, want to be able to start school on time. It's just we needed to do a better job of communicating the expectations and then supporting students and families to meet those expectations and be to school on time.
She notes that for most schools, the arrival and dismissal times only shifted by a few minutes. However, she says McMahon saw the most change.
Years ago, they were on the earlier start time, then they moved to later start time, and then after a lot of parent feedback after that year, parents wanted to move back to the earlier start time, so we were able to accommodate that change request too, which has been really positively received by staff and families.
Linville says the start time changes also help ensure every student can get on a bus in the morning and get to school on time, since there are a limited amount of buses in use.
We've been able to work with the bus company so they better understand the expectations about when's the soonest the bus can arrive. So that's really helpful for families and the bus drivers because people are getting to school early enough but not too early.
Reporting in Holyoke, Reagan Lockery for Western Mass News.